Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. In our previous video, we have seen some examples of using predicate and function together to perform our basic tasks. So in case you have missed those videos, just click on the link mentioned on the top of your screen. So coming back to this video, in this video, we'll see one more example which is quite relevant to our day-to-day activities where we'll again use the predicate and function together in an efficient manner. So let's get started. So before we begin, just a disclaimer friends, this video is quite long than our usual videos, but I hope by the end of this video, you'll be able to write a predicate and function and use them in your day-to-day life effectively. So stay with us till the end of this video. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So consider we have an employee class with the following properties, that is ID, name, designation, salary, city and project name. So let's see how this class is implemented in Java. So here in Java, we have an employee class which has the properties like ID, name, designation, salary, city, and project name. And what I'm doing here is I'm creating a constructor of the employee class which will instantiate all my property values. So I'll write public employee string ID, string name, string designation, double salary, string city, and then string project name. And within this constructor, what I'll do is I'll assign all these values that are passed to the constructor to my main properties. So I'll write this dot id equals to id, this dot name equals to name, this dot designation equals to designation, this dot salary equals to salary, then this dot city equals to city, and lastly this dot project name equals to the project name. Now what I'll do is I'll override the toString method so that as and when required I can print all the properties of employee class. So I'm using a string format here so that I can print all the properties. Next what I want to do is I'll have to provide the getters and setters. So I'll just write the getters and setters below this line. And our code for getters and setters will look something like this. So for all the properties, we are providing the getters and setters here. So you can see we have write the getters and setters for all the properties. Now let me create a test employee class. And in this test employee class, what we'll do is we'll do all the testing in this class only. Whatever operation we'll perform on the employee. So let me write a main method, public static void main, string args. Next what I want to do is I'll import all the statements or all the classes that I need. So I'll write all the import statement here. So I'll write import java.util.function. Then what we'll need? We'll need predicate. So I'll import java.util.function.predicate. Then I'll import java.util.list because we'll perform all the operations on the list of employees, and also we'll be needing java.util.arraylist. Now what we'll do is we'll create a method that will provide us the list of employees. This will be a kind of supporting method. So let me write public static populate employees. So this will return me the list of employees. And within this method, what I'll do is I'll create a new list of employee. Employees equals to new array list of employees. Now let me add some values to this list. So I'll write employees.add and some dummy data to this. And at the last, I'll return this list because this method is supposed to provide me the list of employees. So I'll add a return statement at the end of this method, that is return employees. And within my main method, I'll populate the list of employee by this particular method. So list of employees equals to populate employee. And for testing purpose, let me just print this and see if our code is working fine till here or not. So let me write system.out.println employees. So let me just compile this code, Java C test employees.java and Java test employee. So you can see we have printed the list of employees. Now what I want is, I want to print the list of employees who have salary less than 20,000 and who belongs to Mumbai. So let me write this code. So here what I'll do is I'll add a predicate here, a predicate of employee salary less than equals to E tends to E dot get salary less than 20,000. So this will return true if the employee salary is less than 20,000. Let me write one more predicate, a predicate of employee that belongs to Mumbai. So I'll write belongs to Mumbai equals to E tends to E dot get city dot equals Mumbai. So now I have two predicate, one to check salary less than 20,000 and another to see if the employee belongs to Mumbai. Then I'll iterate over the list of employees for employee E over the list of employees. I'll apply an if condition to check if salary is less than 20,000 and belongs to Mumbai dot test employee. If this returns true, then only I'll print it to the console. System.out.println E. So let's see this code. Before that, let me add a system.out.println So let me just compile this code, Java C employee test employee.java and Java test employee. So here you will see only the employees that belongs to Mumbai and who have salary less than 20,000 are printed to the console. So my next task is to print the list of employees that belongs to Mumbai but are working for a Java project. So here we'll write another predicate to check if the employee works for Java or not. So predicate of employee works for Java equals to E tends to E dot get project name dot equals Java. So let me print it. System.out.println employee belongs to Mumbai and works for Java. So I'll iterate over the list again, list of employees, and for every employee I will check if the employee belongs to Mumbai and works for Java dot test employee returns true, then only I'll be printing that employee to the console. So let system.out.println E if and only if it belongs to Mumbai and it works for Java. Java C test employee.java. Java test employee. So now you can see there is only one employee who belongs to Mumbai and is working on a Java project. Next, what I want to do is I want to print the average salary of employees who belongs to the Mumbai location. So here I'll write system.out.println employees average salary who belongs to Mumbai. So for this purpose, I'll be writing a function that will take a list of employee and will give me the average salary of the employees who belongs to Mumbai location. So here my return type would be of type double. So I'll name it as calculate average equal to list, and within the curly braces we'll write our logic to calculate the average. So since we are filtering the list for Mumbai location only, so we will be maintaining a variable size to see how many people are from the Mumbai, and then we'll be taking a variable double for calculating the average. So let me just iterate over to the employee, and for every employee, if the employee belongs to Mumbai dot test returns true, then I'll add that employee's salary to the average and I'll increment the size. Get salary and then size plus plus. And at the end of this loop, I'll return average divided by the size. So let's run this code. So to run this code, I'll take a variable double average equals to average salary equals to calculate average dot apply onto the list of employees. And let me just print this average salary. Let me compile this code. Java C test employee.java and Java test employee. So here the average salary of the people who belong to Mumbai is calculated. So our next task is to print the employees total salary who are working for Java project. So again for this purpose, let me write a system.out.println employees total salary who are working for Java project. And for this we'll again write a function that will take a list of employee as an input and will return a double value that will be the total salary of the people who are working for Java project. Equals to, we'll pass a list and within these curly braces we'll write our logic to calculate the total salaries for the people working in Java. So let me take a temporary variable double total equals to 0.0 and let me iterate over to the list employee E over the list of employees, and if works for Java dot test E returns true, then I'll add the salary of that employee to the total. E dot get salary, and at the end of this particular method we'll return total. To invoke this lambda function, we'll take a variable double total salary equals to total salary dot apply on the list of employees. And let me print it. System.out.println total. So let me just save and compile this code. Java C test employee.java and Java test employee. So you can see employees total salary who are working for Java project is 95,000. And lastly, what I want to do is I want to perform 10% salary hikes for the people who are working for Mumbai location. So here, let me first print the list of employees before increment. Java C test employee.java, Java test employee. So here we have printed the list before increment. Now let me write a function that will take a list of employee as the input and will also return the list of employee as the output. So this particular function will do the increments for the people who are working for Mumbai location. So I'll name it as increment salary equals to list, and within the curly braces we will iterate over the list of employee E over employees, and for every employee we will check if the employee belongs to Mumbai or not. So if belongs to Mumbai.test E returns true, then only I'll increment the salary of this employee. So let me fetch the current salary first. Double current salary equals to E dot get salary and now let me set the new salary for this employee. So I'll call E dot set salary and provide the incremented salary. Now at the end of this function we need to return a list of employee. So since we have modified the same list, so we'll be returning the same list. Return list. So let us print this list after increment. System.out.println after increment. So we will invoke this function by calling it list of employee after increment equals to increment salary dot apply onto the list of employees, and we will print the list that we have just got. System.out.println after increments. So let us see this code. Java C test employee.java and Java test employee. So here salary after increments it's printed. So you can see only for Mumbai location the salary has been updated. This brings us to the end of this video. So I hope now you are comfortable in writing the lambda expressions for predicates and function. You have also got the idea of predicate joining and function joining. Also, you have understood how you can use predicate and function in your day-to-day life. So this was it for today. We'll meet in another video. So I hope you like this video. So do like, share and subscribe. If you have any doubts, do connect us in the comment area. Till then, take care, bye bye, and thank you for watching.